Hi everyone, this is Sue Schoning, and thank you so much for tuning into the monthly Numerhythms report. Today is the 1st of June, and I know that some of you will be saying, well, thank God that May is over, with the hectic, busy, non-stop energy that it brought with it. As you know, the key word for May was action. And as many people found out, it was roller coaster, teeth-jarring activity almost from the beginning of May right through to the very end of it. And if you're feeling tired or even a wee bit exhausted, right now you are in very good company. I know I'm tired, and so are a lot of people that I speak to. On average, I deal with about 5 to 6 clients every day from all over the world. And this tiredness seems to be a common complaint, whether they're in New Zealand or Hong Kong, all the way through to California and Peru. So, if that all hands on deck energy that May brought is over and done with, what does June have in store for us? The good news and the bad news of June. There's always both, isn't there? The bad news is this: that action-driving, busy energy that May had is set to continue for at least the next couple of months. The good news is that although it's all going to be busy, June's energy is going to be far more kinder, far gentler, and a lot more nurturing than May's energy. The key phrase you need to remember during June is this: think like a farmer. Farmers for me are the epitome of hard work, enduring patience, infinite dedication, and delayed gratification. They know the importance of setting the goal and then breaking that goal down into specific steps that need to happen in the correct sequence. For instance, if they want to harvest a good crop, they know that they need to have selected the very best seeds, tilled the ground, and fertilized the soil. They know that they need to be observant of the weather and plant the seeds at the right time. The farmer needs to nurture the growing seedlings. He needs to protect them from the scavenging birds, fertilize and water the soil, weeding constantly until the crop that grows is big enough to be harvested. And then, with a great flurry of activity, he harvests the crop and takes his produce to market, where he is rewarded for the months and months of labor. I've always thought that the metaphor of the farmer applies to any great project or undertaking. Too often, we see that great flurry of activity that happens at the end of the project and forget the immense amount of work that has gone on behind the scenes. The early mornings, the late nights, the dirt under the fingernails as he planted the seeds in the soil, the back-breaking labor day in and day out. But no crop is ever harvested, think about it, without that constant attention and hard work that goes on for months to get it there. Too often, we plant the crop with great excitement and an enormous fanfare, and then we either get tired or sidetracked, or let's face it, even bored along the way with the constant nurturing that is required for our seeds to grow. Too often, we talk so much about the crop that we are going to plant that we end up using all our valuable energy on the talking about it all, that we have no time or energy left over for the doing of it all. I know that I'm guilty of all of those three at different times, and I'm sure you'll agree that too often we fall prey to one or more of these pitfalls. Thinking like a farmer means being able to look forward to the end result that you want and to break that end goal down into smaller, sustainable steps. Thinking like a farmer means being able to read the external situation and circumstances. It means being able to take the appropriate steps and action. Farmers know that the best time to plant the seed is in springtime because they understand the importance of right time, right place, right action. Thinking like a farmer means knowing when to take action and when to sit and have patience and do nothing. Just as not fertilizing or not watering the seeds can stop them from germinating in the first place, so can too much water drown the seed, or too much fertilizer can burn it to death. So how do we apply this thinking like a farmer energy to our lives this June? Number 1, look at the goals that you have in all aspects of your life. Not just in career or money, but also everything that is to do with your physical environment, your emotional well-being, your mental body, your spiritual body. Basically, what this means is look at what needs to be done in your relationships, or in your family, or in your career, or in your home, with your health, with your own spiritual growth and development, with your well-being. Number 2, be aware that the overt energy of June is nurturing, kind, and gentle. It is the perfect time to be tilling the soil, and think of soil as a metaphor for nourishment and for gentle and for nurture. How can you be gentle, kind, or nurturing to yourself right now? Think about it. If you are too tired or too mentally exhausted from everything that you've had to do this year, take some time out for you. What do you need to do to get your strength back, to get your energy back, to get your center back before you charge out and deplete your energy all over again on yet another project? Number 3, what does your environment or your circumstance support right now? What is not supported? Just as the farmer is able to read the weather before it happens, take some time to evaluate what the weather conditions are around you right now. Is the situation or the circumstance favorable to support what it is that you want to do? If it is, charge ahead. And if it's not, spend some time on creating the favorable circumstances around you. Number 4, what needs to be left alone in order to germinate and grow? What needs gentle nurturing? What needs support? What needs protection? There is no point in planting the seeds and doing everything that is required to plant the seeds and then digging them up again and again and again just to see if they're growing. Farmers understand the importance of planting and patience. And so figure out what needs to be left alone so that it can grow in its own time, and what needs to be weeded diligently, and what needs to be protected, and what needs to be supported in the projects that you are undertaking. Farmers put up scarecrows to chase the scavengers away. If they charged around the fields all day long, worried about losing their seeds, they'd never get anything else done. So what protection mechanisms do you need to put in place so that you can be freed from the worry of loss, so that you can get on with the other jobs of farming this June? In short, June is about growth. And here is the key message of June. Remember, whatever you put your attention on will grow, whether that is positive or whether that is negative. Whatever you pour your attention out on will grow and develop. So this June, keep your focus positive, keep your energy strong, and center yourself in your own power. I hope you've enjoyed this month's podcast. This is Sue Schoning from Numerhythms, The Code of Life. Until next time, love and light to you all. Bye.